Baling, Kedah, on a cold and windy Thursday, April 26, night, in the rural town of Baling, 20 kilometers from the Thailand-Malaysian border. Mukhriz Mahathir's rallying speech warmed up the expectant crowd. The businessman may have studied in Tokyo and Boston in his youth, but speaking in Kedah-accented Malay, his fiery ceramah drew loud cheers from the locals, who were mostly rubber tappers and rice farmers. These days, you can feel the heat. The heat is not because of the weather, but it's from the fieriness of election that will bring a wind of change to the people of Kedah, he said to raucous applause from the roughly 500 people who huddled underneath shelters to seek refuge from the pouring rain. Mukhriz speaking at the border town of Baling, Kedah. Photo, Amir Yusof. Even though Mukhriz will not be contesting in Baling for Malaysia's 14th general election, there was no doubt that he was the crowd puller for the Pakatan Harapan (PH) opposition coalition. The 53-year-old will be contesting for the Jitra state seat and Jerlin parliamentary seat, and if PH wins the majority of the state seats in Kedah, Mukhriz will be the favourite to be reappointed chief minister for his home state. Mukhriz has a close affinity to the 2 million residents in the northeastern state. Like his father, former Premier Mahathir Mohamad, he grew up in Kedah and continues to reside there. Mukhriz Mahathir speaking to 2 residents in Kuala Jerlin. Photo, Amir Yusof. As a member of the ruling Barisan Nasional coalition, he was appointed Chief Minister of Kedah in 2013. But in January 2016, UMNO Kedah leaders led by veteran politician Ahmad Bashah MD Anipa, ousted Mukhriz through a vote of no confidence. The move came shortly after Mukhriz publicly criticized UMNO's chief in Malaysia Prime Minister Najib Razak for his handling of the 1MDB issue. Mukhriz was subsequently removed from his position as Kedah's chief minister, and he was replaced by Ahmad Bashah. Now competing under the banner of the opposition coalition, Mukhriz is hoping to lead PH's charge to win the state from BN. He has pledged to make reducing the cost of living his first priority if PH wins the state. If we get elected, the first thing PH will do is to abolish GST, Mukhriz said in his speech at Baling, referring to the goods and services tax that was implemented by the Malaysian government in 2015. We know your problems. GST has good a direct impact on you. Prices of your rubber, your fish, your rice have all shot up. We have to remedy that, he said. Ahmad Bashah slept on the job. Mukhriz fired an early election salvo against Ahmad Bashah during a campaign walkabout at the coastal village of Kuala Jerlin on Friday morning. In an interview with Channel News Asia, Mukhriz said that his rival was not the most popular chief minister. Each time he walks into Kedah's football stadium for a match, he gets booed. It doesn't bode well for Barisan Nasional, said Mukhriz. I don't really think much of him because during the time he was chief of the state, he basically slept on the job. It's a really bad situation for Kedah, he added. Mukhriz Mahathir rides on a supporter's motorcycle during a visit to Kuala Jerlin. Photo, Amir Yusof. Ahmad Bashah has been a member of parliament for Kedah since 1995, but the 67-year-old has drawn fierce criticism since he took over from Mukhriz as chief. Halim Ahmad, a 60-year-old rice farmer who lives in Kuala Jerlin, told Channel News Asia, "We know him as Ahmad Sleepyhead, because there was a picture of him sleeping during state assembly that went viral recently. He has done nothing for us. In the meantime, we are all suffering because we have to pay GST, and he doesn't bat an eyelid." Mukhriz is a much better leader, added Mr. Halim. Clothing shop owner Fatima Sinan, who lives in Baling, said that she prefers Mukhriz because of his business experience. He knows our plight, because he understands the economy. Ahmad Bashah does not know basic math, she added. Ahmad Bashah is Kedah's best ever chief minister. BN supporters however, a large number of BN supporters in Kedah maintain that Ahmad Bashah is the right man to bring progress to the state. He is contesting the state seat of Sukamananti, and a huge procession consisting of some 500 BN supporters surrounded him on Saturday morning as he made his way to his nomination centre in Alor Setar. Kedah Chief Minister Ahmad Bashah, Centre, walks with his entourage to the nomination centre. Photo, Fads Ishaq. One of his supporters, Azman Yassin, was certain that Kedah will be hard-pressed to find a better chief minister, since he, Ahmad Bashah, took over from Mukhriz. Our housing has become more affordable and Alor Setar has seen less crime. We want him to keep up the good work, said the 40-year-old. Another BN supporter who declined to be named told Channel News Asia that Ahmad Bashah was loyal to the Kedah residents. He grew up here, and he has spent all his life in Kedah. Mukhriz is inexperienced compared to him, she said. However, Ahmad Bashah refused to be drawn into commenting about Mukhriz, but he stressed that voters should remain with BN if they want a development for Kedah. Kedah Chief Minister Ahmad Bashah MD Hanipa and his wife at a nomination centre on nomination day. Photo. Amir Yusof BN has proven itself as a reliable party. We have won elections for 13 consecutive terms. If the people want a bright future, they should stand with me and my team, he said.